everyone, it's Crystal.
And it's Shannon.
And we are going to do a Battle of the Media Christmas episode.
Merry Christmas.
Ooh, Merry Christmas! My Christmas hat's in the back of my car. So this is a different hat.
Oh, I should have worn the Christmas hat. Whoops. It's like, whatever. You get me Sith Lord Christmas for now.
It's Merry Sithmas.
Merry Sithmas. We're nerds.
Yes. So on this episode of Battle of the Media, we are going to take on Charles Dickens. Or more specifically, this little section right here.
Of that giant book.
Which is A Christmas Carol.
Aww.
Now, I read this, and I thought it was going to be a heck of a lot longer of a story than it actually was.
When it's in that big book, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, bigger than...
Whereas I read it in a book that it was all by itself and it's
But the movie that we are going to compare it to is... Muppets. It's a Muppets Christmas Carol because I think that
have you met us?
Everybody's #1 favorite version of A Christmas Carol. So just like last time, 5 different things we're going to talk about to compare the book to the movie. And so let's just jump straight into it. If you're interested in watching, just check it out. Okay, so let's just reiterate. This movie, The Muppets Christmas Carol, was written in 1992, so it is 24 years old.
So to say 1 year younger than me. She hates me right now.
Oh,
I can feel it.
But anyways, it's a favorite. I know that this is a very long overdue Battle of the Media, but I thought it fitting for the time of year, so we're just gonna go with it. #1 is what was omitted from the book when it was redone to the movie. Really, with how small the book was, nothing was omitted. They went almost verbatim on paragraphs and everything.
And a lot of the lines are the same. If anything, it's just that they added more stuff in.
Mm-hmm. Which is part 2. What did they change when they made it to movie?
Well, they made it a musical.
Yes, the very first thing
Muppets.
is, yeah, there's no singing in the book. I don't think Charles Dickens had any sort of musical inclination when he was writing any of his stories, but that is inherently Muppets. So, of course, there was singing.
Pretty glorious.
Every 5 minutes, which was lovely. Another one was just because it's Muppets, there are tons of new characters.
Yeah.
Tons of more detailed backstory because they had the time to do so on the movie. It just added more. There was lots more.
And nothing less.
Yeah, most of the time when you're doing a movie version of a book, they
usually... Yeah, tons of things get omitted, like...
Oh, yeah.
Well, they had the liberty of just being like, cool, whatever.
#3, what shocked you about the movie? The fact that they used human puppets.
The ghosts of the Christmases, like ghosts of
past,
present, future.
Future, they just have a big hooded robe, no faces, no nothing.
He's got hands.
Okay, yeah. #1 creeper of the movie.
Ghost of Christmas Past.
Oh my god.
So freaking creepy.
Just creepy child doll.
Creepy child doll with really creepy eyes and little and
we don't blink
creepy
and
voice
we look at you and float.
Glow a lot. Glow a lot.
Take my very small hand, Ebenezer. So #4 is the character comparison. Scrooge in the book was a ornery old man.
Michael Caine.
In the movie was, Michael Caine. His wonderful acting prowess that goes along with it added more personality.
He seemed a little younger. Like, I always imagined him a little older in the books. And Michael Caine, maybe it's because they didn't, make him look crazy with old gray hair.
Bob Cratchit. In the book, he's not as significant member. I mean, you get the little bit in the little bit in The Office, and then obviously the at-home Tiny Tim story. And speaking of which, Tiny Tim is mentioned a little bit in the book, but nowhere near as deep as it is in this movie.
Because he has a whole song in the movie.
Bless us all.
Dying.
Marley's were the biggest ones for me. You know, in the book they talk about Marley.
He's singular.
But in this movie, they talk about the Marley brothers.
Yes, guys from the Peanut Gallery.
Yeah, so of course you got Marley and Marley. Woo! Which I think is honestly my favorite
Probably your
song
favorite, yep.
of the whole movie.
Called that one.
Ghost of Past, creepy. Ghost of Future was not as creepy as Ghost of Christmas Past.
For sure.
So, you know, that's supposed to be the big ominous character. No, he just...
And I think because it was a puppet, yeah. And he didn't have a face, he was just like, oh look, fabric with hands.
Fabric with hands. Woo! Overall, number 5, I'm going to obviously put that The Muppet Christmas Carol is the winner here, hands down. I like how they've given a visual and life to the to the book, the story.
And it was so accurate, too, while still adding more fun, brings more kids in.
Brought more depth to the story, I feel. And they also modernized it a little bit.
Yeah. And, you know, the songs didn't suck, which helps a lot, too.
Except for that, there's this one song that they originally made that most versions now cut it out because it is sad and it brings down the pace of the movie. That's the whole reason that they cut it, and it's the relationship song.
Oh, yeah.
Which, on the version that we literally just watched, wasn't on there. Thanks, HBO. Kevin's peeve about it, though, is that they bring it up again in the ending credits. So there's a song that all of a sudden shows up, and you're like, this wasn't anywhere. That is our Battle of the Media. Winner.
Muppet movie.
Hands down. Ding, ding, ding. So if you guys have any that you think we should do Battle of the Media for, let us know in the comments below. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Give us a big old thumbs up.
Check out our Kickstarter for GBN.
Kickstarter for GBN. Please donate.
AKA
we have
Geek by
until
Numbers.
January 9th to try and raise the money, and this is a Kickstarter, which means that if we don't hit our goal,
we get
nothing, which means that if you put down for a donation, you are guaranteed that the money is going to be going to us, and it's not going anywhere else. So please, please, please try and donate to us.
Watch all our nerdy commercials.
Yes, so many nerdy commercials. And you guys have a happy holidays. We'll see you later.
Bye.